1. Avoiders. People who avoid conflict will never reach their full potential. You simply can't avoid difficulty and heartache if you want to grow. Avoiding pain is avoiding life. 2. Complainers. People who complain are just verbalizing their fear. Fear of being responsible. Fear of being accountable. Fear of failure. They act as if nothing is good enough when deep down they really feel they are not good enough. 3. Takers. These people look successful from a distance, but they are far from being successful in what really counts. Like friendships, community, and living a generous life. You can't get ahead by hurting others. In the end, you'll have no one to share it with. 4. People who refuse to forgive. There's a big difference between forgiving and forgetting. Unforgiveness only traps you in the past. People who constantly hold on to the past can never grasp the present or reach for the future. 5. Apathetic souls. It is impossible to achieve or accomplish anything of real significance when you don't care about life. Apathy is the heart gone dark. It takes passion to grow and change and evolve as a human being. 6. Envious people. Wanting what others have means you're never satisfied with what you have. So how can you be successful even if you somehow manage to keep up with the Joneses? Jealousy will rot you from the inside out, and you'll never have enough. 7. People without values. Without an internal compass, you'll never reach a meaningful destination. You have to figure out what matters to you at your very core, and then build your life around those non-negotiable core values. 8. Success comes from the Latin word meaning to come close after. So, in a real sense, the only person who is really a success is the one who is not competing with anyone but themselves. 9. Those who don't know their objective. They have no idea what they want in life. They don't know what they're good at, what they're bad at, what they like, and what they don't. They have no idea where they want to be. But instead of trying to figure that out, maybe gain general skills or qualifications in the meantime. Most of them are simply wasting time and waiting for divine inspiration to slap them in the face. 10. Those who don't know the difference between an objective and a plan. They know what they want, and they want it really, really badly, and that means they're going to get it, right? 11. It's okay to want something, but without a clear-cut idea of how to achieve it, you're stuck treading water just wanting it. This often includes the businesses and schemes that, while they could become something, never get off the ground because basic planning, research, and education never happens. I know many who wants to become a professional gamer, streamer, but despite that being an overly saturated field to begin with, they refuse to do any research into what might help them be successful, do any advertising or go to events, or even attempt to speak with those who have found success. They just upload videos blindly and wonders why fans aren't flocking to them. 12. Those who have an objective, a plan, and absolutely no motivation, often called dreamers. These people love telling you about all the things they're going to do, but then they don't do them. Like, you can ask what the first step is. Usually it's something conveniently time-based, like signing up to a course or getting something approved. But then it never happens. Months, years down the line, they still haven't done it. 13. People moving from shiny object syndrome to syndrome. We all suffer from these except a few, and let's admit this. When you see your friend or someone on the internet making way more, living a luxury life, you tend to incline to that field. Every field has enormous potential, you just need to become an expert in your own work. If a man is called to be a street sweeper, he should sweep streets even as a Michelangelo painted, or Beethoven composed music, or Shakespeare wrote poetry. He should sweep streets so well that all the hosts of heaven and earth will pause to say, "Here lived a great street sweeper who did his job well." Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. 14. Not persistent enough. Every field requires some time and effort to master. Try remembering something that you once considered that you aren't capable of doing or thought of giving up to early, like learning guitar, piano, art, or anything, and once you do it, it becomes easy for you. There was research on what it takes to become an expert or master performer in a given field. 10,000 hours of practice in any given field is what it takes minimum to become an expert in it. 15. Knowing that you don't like doing it but still stuck on it. Now, don't get me wrong, I know every one of us has to take care of ourselves and our families, and that's okay. But if you're not enjoying what you do, it's become very difficult to have long-term excitement even if you are making a decent income from your job. Try searching for something that you actually love to do, and start practicing it in your free hours. If you're watching this and you're comparing yourself with anyone other than an older version of yourself, you're destined to fail. Your goal should be to become better than you were yesterday. Your only competition is you.